this one house is very close to my heart. All houses are close to my heart, but this one has a special place for sure because it is one house which is full of DIYs, full of ideas wherein you can, pick up something. खरीदा कुछ था पर उसे ये कैसे यूज करना है. This is one house which will show you and give you multiple ideas. So this is one video which is a not miss for sure. Hello everyone, welcome to Sweet Magnolia. I am Nadiga, bringing you yet another home tour, but one with a twist. If you have been following our older videos, you must have seen the Assam shopping hall, and this one is related to that. So this house that I'm going to show you today, well, I'll keep saying, my house, our house, but actually this is a government accommodation which has been allotted to us by the government, which we treat very much as our own, and उसे हम उतने ही प्यार से रखते हैं जैसे कोई और अपना पर्सनल घर, जो प्राइवेट घर हम लोग रखते हैं, है ना. तो उतना प्यार आई थिंक बनता है एक सरकारी घर को भी देना, बिकॉज द हाउस गिव्स अस अ लॉट, and the more positive energies you give the house, उतना ही वो हमें positive देता है. Nevertheless, before I show you around the house, there's a little story behind it. This house was made in made long back. I think it was 1940s या कुछ ऐसा था, and it was owned by a Bengali doctor. So it was a civil house, all right? So now it was a civil house just with 2 bedrooms and 1 kitchen area, utna chota, a small house. Now also it's not a very big house or a lavish house or, but it's just that we have not made any changes otherwise, but my husband has used only my talent and I have beautified the place. So that is what I have done. Structure-wise, we have not made any changes. So let's go, not talking too much, let me show you around. So before I actually take you into the house and show you around, there's something that I would want to tell you. You've already seen my house in Delhi. You've already seen my house in Chandigarh, which is my personal house. Now, those 2 houses are already full of a lot of stuff. All my furniture, all my household things are there. And so, I already am maintaining 2 houses. So now when we came here, I cannot live in a, कि चलो जैसा भी घर है, I have to have a nice, beautiful looking house, and plus I did not want to invest in too much money. पैसा मतलब ऐसा भी नहीं है कि फेंकते नहीं, बहुत हिसाब का पैसा आता है सबके पास और हमारे पास तो और फौज में तो और हिसाब से आता है. Nevertheless, I would want to use everything which was locally available and preferably locally made. So this house has a feel where I did not pick up anything. मतलब कुछ चीज़ें थी, like the beds were already there. And my husband's office table was there. Rest, there was nothing else in the house. So I procured, and most of the stuff जो handicraft normal यहाँ पे market में available है in Assam. So the theme of the house on a whole is a very Assamese theme, very related to Assam. So the idea was कि जब कोई यहाँ पर आए तो बिल्कुल पता चले कि यहीं का है सब कुछ. Everything has been picked up from here, starting from the little brass urn kind of a thing that you see. उसका नाम मुझे नहीं पता है क्या बोलते हैं उसे, बट वो पूजा में भी यूज़ होता है और हर आसमी के घर में भी होता है. तो सब कुछ मैंने यहीं से लिया और कुछ चीज़ें जो हैंडीक्राफ्ट स्टोर्स में अवेलेबल थी उन्हें मैंने कन्वर्ट किया किसी और चीज़, आइडिया ऑफ डेकोर यूज़ करके, एंड देन आई यूज्ड इट. सो दिस इज़ द एंट्रेंस ऑफ द हाउस, द क्लोज वरांडा, एंड आई हैव प्लेस्ड a large mirror with a sideboard right opposite the door. So as you enter, this is what you look into. So the front facade has to look appealing and also have to have a lot of positive energy. तो positive energy के लिए ही मैंने यहाँ लगाए हैं these puja basket flowers, and I put a dhoop and a mirror. So anybody who follows Feng Shui or Vastu, I do not follow that, but aesthetically मुझे appeal करता है. So, and then at the back of your mind, dhoop and agarbatti and all these things have a very positive feel to themselves. So that's how I have it here, right at the entrance. These dry flowers are available everywhere, and they're available here as well. So I picked up these and I made an arrangement for the entrance. And the turtle was also locally procured. यहीं से मैंने एक शॉप से लिया. And कॉन्सेप्ट मुझे इसका नहीं पता और क्या सिग्निफिकेंस मुझे इसका नहीं पता, but according to Feng Shui, a turtle is a good sign and So it has to be in my house for sure. As you look up, I had shown you these Assamese hats. I'm sure a lot of you must have seen all around. So this is how I just thought I'll place them, and to also add a little color to the entire thing, because this is all cane. तो थोड़ा dull हो रहा था, तो थोड़ा color मैंने ऊपर add किया, and then I added a rug right here. This rug, these are locally made in Arunachal. So आप कहेंगे Assam बोला था, Arunachal क्यों बोला? Now Assam and Arunachal are both part of my husband's work genre. तो इसलिए मैं मतलब तो हमारा दोनों जगह काम होता है, and that's how I have stuff from Arunachal and from Assam. 90% Assam, but थोड़ा Arunachal भी है. As I walk you around, this is another very cute thing that I thought of. So when every time you come to Assam, so when they want to show any kind of respect to you or the love to you and regards, तो वो आपको गमछा present करते हैं. So I had a whole lot of gamchas with me. So what I did then, I wanted to use them well and just not, turn them into a dusting kapda. So I used gamchas and I used them to make these half curtains. So I have half curtains all around made out of these gamchas. Similarly, when I talk about the doors were जैसे होते हैं नॉर्मल पुराने सरकारी घर के दरवाजे, वैसा ही ये दरवाज़ा था, but I wanted to give it a little twist. So these mats are locally available and they're called puja mats. तो ज़मीन पे पूजा करने के लिए वो लोग spread out करते हैं और उसके ऊपर बैठ के पूजा करते हैं. So I just picked up this आधा इंच वाली beading from the market and cut these into pieces and put some frame. So just made the door look a little different from the usual white darwaza. I'll now walk you into the living space, the drawing room. Now this is the formal living area, the drawing room of the house, where all formal guests are entertained. And here again you will see a lot of pieces. Cane तो आपको दिखेगा ही दिखेगा, है ना? Cane is Assamese handicraft, which Assam is famous for. But then I am very proud of certain pieces which I got made on order. I designed them and I told him to make them for me. So these lamps are one of those. And here is, I present my highlight wall. It is the number of people जो यहाँ आके इसको photo booth बना के यहाँ पे pictures खिंचवाते हैं is I can't even tell you how many. So these are those baskets that are available everywhere. I think 150 की वो मिल जाती है, 250 की दूसरी मिल जाती है. So I just assorted a lot of them of different kinds. I put up some mirrors, and you'll see these brass things. These are again those Assamese hats. So I just wanted to put them in a massive cluster, and I wanted to have a nice life-size mirror. So this is the highlight corner of the drawing room, which I'm so proud of and I so love. This beer bottle holder I've converted into a little vase. There are other pieces also. I'm not going to point out at all pieces which I got made on order, but yes, you'll be able to see them because these are not generally available at the stores. Another gamcha which I have turned into a runner because this was going with my color scheme. So I am using beige and black as the runner here. And the shade. I've again made the shade using, I don't know what the cloth was for, but I picked it up from one of the stores, local stores, and then I cut it and I made the shade out of that. So the shade is Assamese and so is the lamp. And the flowers are universal. This is something typical which you will see in all houses, in all restaurants and the mandir mein bhi. तो आइडियली ये लोग क्या करते हैं, ये सुपारी और पान इलायची ये सब रखने के लिए यूज़ किया जाता है. आई एम यूजिंग इट एज अ डेकोर पीस बिकॉज इतनी पान सुपारी हम लोग नहीं खाते, बट आई रियली लाइक देम एंड दे सो स्पीक असम. फॉर दिस वॉल आई स्पेशली I designed and I made these wall plates. These are terracotta based wall plates, and if you go to my Instagram you will also find, I'll put the link of how to make these wall plates. There's a reel on my Instagram which I had put some time back So if you like, you can make your own. If you do not want to make your own, you can buy them from the website. I still have not put them on the website, but I will soon have them. So it's a cluster of wall plates that I made, which just vibes very well with the theme. So small place, done up simply, using stuff from and around Assam. And this is about it. This is how the living room looks. So this is the complete dining space. So we've converted that part into the dining area for the dining table. This is a glass cabinet, and this is a small little bar space, I would say. Yeah, because we have a little trolley bar here, which again I got made on order. So this is the bar sitting, and when I walk towards this side, this is the dining area, the dining table. This was really appreciated by a lot of people when I made it. But around that time, I did not have this. This was added much later. So it's a piece of wood which was varnished. I have made a groove behind it and added an LED light. And so it is just uplifting the whole look a little more, and used all dry grass and flowers to do this wall up. And if you see further, I'm sure you recognize them by now. These are again the same Asmi's hat, but of a different kind this time. Now when we walk from here, this doorway leads to the guest room. So this is our very cute, very small, very comfortable guest room, and our guests are generally very comfortable here. So the color theme that I've taken for this room is a very nice shade of powder blue, and that's what I've carried all along. These wall plates, you will find them on my Instagram handle and on my website as well. So in case you're interested, you can go and check out the details there. I'll put a link to my website in the descriptions. So I've just kept it very simple, no clutter, easy to maintain. This is a sideboard I've put here for the guests to keep their belongings. And that nook that we have there, it is a very odd shaped room. So a small area here and a nook there. So that nook, I just wanted to keep it as such, again not clutter it much. And I've just made a seating area जहाँ से आप अपना कर्टन खोलिए. बहुत सुंदर बारिश होती है असम में. बाहर मौसम एंजॉय कीजिए, बारिश देखिए. You can sit down, read a book. There's lovely soft carpet. If you're 2-3 people, we all sometimes just sit. Somebody sits like somebody like me with the back problem sits on the chair. बाकी सब ज़मीन पे. And you can have a chit chat session there. So this is about the guest room. So this is a narrow passage which leads to the dining room, the master bedroom, and then to the rear side of the house, which was added to the structure of the house much later. And this area has the kitchen and also a multi-purpose kind of an area also, which was used by different people, different occupants of the house at different times according to their requirements and their needs. And I have converted this into a casual dining area for the times when the weather is good and we do not require the air conditioner. And this, I have to say, is one of my favorite spaces. Why? I don't know, but yes, I like it. So when the weather is good, when it's raining, you can see the rain from out. Again, the same gamchas that I mentioned. I haven't used very heavy curtains. I've just gone in for bright red linen curtains. And when it rains and it is pouring, it looks beautiful from the outside. And I made a runner using the local fabric, the local Asmi's fabric. This kettle has a very interesting story. This is from Manipur. It was a gift from somebody. I just thought I'll make a mention, and it is all handcrafted. So it's a set, a tray, cups and a kettle. These were ventilators basically. The other side is the washroom. So it was just glass and I did not like it much, so I decided to use the same thing, the prayer mat with a little beading to cover this. And this cabinet again is a multi-utility cabinet. Same way I've just tried to make it look a little better. So this is the casual dining area and my favorite space in the house. Why I like it, I don't know, but yes, maybe it is the color red. The color red is my very, very favorite. And yes, it brings a very positive energy. The color red brings a very positive energy to the space where you eat. In Punjabi we say rizq, that is what it brings to the place where food is being served. And yes, and another very lovely part of it is the natural sunlight coming in, sorry, the natural light coming in. Sunlight idhar se nahi aati hai, and when it rains, it looks so gorgeous. Or jab weather acha hota hai, you don't need the fan, you don't need anything. And this is our place where we eat our meals, I think 6 months in a year, or maybe more, 6 se bhi zyada. I covered these windows were leading to the washroom. I covered them in the same way, the way I had done the doors, using a prayer mat and a patla beading. Same thing goes here. These were coasters which were available somewhere, and they were very, very pocket friendly, and I wanted something to use in this area. So that's what I did. The runner, this gorgeous runner. What a rich green this is. This is again made out of fabric which is locally available, which is locally woven, and it's the Assamese fabric. They use it to make their mekhla chadar, which is the traditional Assamese dress, and I have used it to make a coaster because, yeah. So this is the master bedroom. A very typical 4G sideboard. And some pictures around. More cane furniture, a little table. This is actually a footrest which is with the chair, but I have realized that other than me, there's nobody else who uses the footrest. So I've made it into a little corner setup, and it highlights all the pictures. And pictures, like I always say, they are memories which you lock in time, right? So yeah, every time you see these pictures, you just feel that you've gone back in time, and it suddenly brings a smile on your face. Another very nice thing about this room is that one, it is big and it is very spacious, and it has beautiful sunlight coming in. Sunlight in the morning as the sun rises, and a lot of natural light flow into the room. So it gives me an ideal work corner when I have to sit here and work. So this is my favorite corner. The lamps, I need not say anything. The mirror, again, I need not say anything. Like I said, the bed was one thing which was already there. And I did not put too many things on the walls. One wall is all blank. This one is, this area is the highlight area, with a little table set up in front, one wall for few pictures and one for the television, and that's about it. So this is the story of this room. So this is how the house in Tezpur, Assam looks like. And I have used all possible Assamese handicraft that I could have thought of or I came across in the bestest way that I could have thought of. And I really, really sincerely hope that you all like it. Thank you so much for watching till the very end. I'm so very grateful to all of you. And do subscribe to the channel, and please do not forget to press the bell icon. And yes, I shall put the link in the descriptions. for anything that you're interested. And if I at all miss something, please do put up in the questions and I shall forward the link to you. Thank you so much. Forever grateful.